Echo 5 Foxtrot, this is Hitman 2 AXIL. You are approved to engage in 5 mics.
Go up old pepper.
Woo! Impact, right in the middle. Impact.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As some of you guys know, I shot my first long-range precision match yesterday at a great range, a new range called Twisted Barrel Precision down here in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's been open for a few weeks now. They just wanted to have a match to kind of see how it went. There was about 50 shooters that showed up, and I was one of them. Unfortunately, it did not go as well as I wanted it to. I had some issues with some equipment.
That was like 8 feet off left.
I had to skip a couple stages to get re-zeroed after tightening my scope mount. Came loose and changed zero dramatically, as you can imagine. I also wasn't able to shoot but maybe 5 of the 10 stages. First of all, I didn't find out about the match until Tuesday, so I only had limited amount of ammo, couldn't get enough in before Saturday. But hell, I said, let's go shoot it and see what happens. You're going to use this as a great experience tool, learn some stuff, and just get out there and shoot and see how bad I did. But I ended up getting some really good hits out to about 800 yards on some of the stages. Once the equipment was ready to go, it ran pretty well. Then it was just shooter error, and I'm not that great yet. But let's take a look at some of the stages and see what you guys think. So after re-zeroing the rifle and getting everything set up, the first stage that I shot coming back was the tank trap challenge. This is where you'll shoot in one of the 9 marked positions on the 3 tank traps and engage the rack at 500 yards from left to right with 2 shots each, 2 shots per position, hit or miss, move on. The great thing about being a newcomer to these matches is most match directors are going to allow the people in your squad to help you with your different calls, tell you where your impacts are, where your misses are, and it really does help gain confidence in learning how to make those calls yourself. So a big shout out to Zach Meyer and everyone else out there that was really helping me throughout the day. Appreciate it.
It looks pretty good. Do that again.
The next stage we're going to shoot is the barricade, and this is where you pick one of 4 shooting positions, engage 1 shot at the big and small target from each position. The targets go 400, 500, 600, and 700 yards. The sizes are a 3 MOA rectangle and a 1 1/4 MOA circle.
Impact. You need to add a 1/10 of wind. You're a little bit, you need to go right 1 more 10th. You're 2 tenths left. You watch it, you see the ring of that, that's cool.
Alright, dial up to A5. Yeah, you can see that metallic.
Every time that happens, yeah, there you go. You're still way left.
Dial up to A6.
Get that bag real flat on here. Here, let me help you. Get it just like that. There you go. 4/10. Just off right. Whatever your last wind call was, use that on this one.
Dial up to A7. That's time. And you
It's
shoot it if
time.
you
Can I
want.
get one shot?
Shoot it if you want. Get that bag flat on the barricade. Impact, right in the middle.
The next stage we're going to look at was called Rack of Pain, and this was shot between the two connex areas. The shooter will begin in the prone, and on the command, engage the rack at burn B4, which is 780 yards. Shooter will engage the targets left to right with 1 round per target and repeat the sequence for the next 5 shots. The great thing about this, especially for the newer shooters, they allowed us to kind of go ahead and get set up, check our bipod height and all of that.
All right, Trey, you understand the course of fire?
Yes, sir.
Shooter, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by.
Go.
You ought to start right 10. If you've got 5/10 dialed in, start right 10. Impact. That wind looked pretty good to me.
Next target.
Next target. Just off right. You need to hold left half a plate.
Stand by.
Just underneath. You need to come up 2/10. That was good wind. The wind is picked up. You might want to add 2/10 to your wind. High right. Come down a 10th, left a 10, or 2/10. Way off right now.
Back to the big diamond.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, back to the big diamond. You're low and right. Impact. That looked very center.
So overall, I had an absolute blast. Once again, thanks to Twisted Barrel for having the match. It is a beautiful range. It's going to be amazing. It's a tough range to shoot because of the wind, but it is a beautiful range. And thanks for hosting this match. I look forward to shooting a lot more down there. If you're in Arkansas and you're looking for a great place to shoot long range, like I said, it goes out to about 1.5 miles. As far as the match it goes itself, like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, which I knew going into I was going to do. I wanted to pace myself and not rush things. For the most part, I felt pretty comfortable behind the rifle once I got all my gear situated and tightened up and all of that. I felt pretty comfortable. I wasn't trying to rush. I wasn't there to win. I just wanted to get experience.
A mil high and about 1.3 left.
I will say this. It's been the first time in a very, very long time that I was actually nervous about something. Even my daughter was like, "You look nervous," and I've never seen you nervous before. So I was a little nervous going into this. It's something that's outside my realm of comfortability and all that. But I enjoyed it. I had a great time. Like I said, I learned a lot. I know what I've got to make some upgrades on some gear. I need to get some different kind of gear. All sorts of stuff that will help me down the line. But the Bergara shot great, and the Athlon scope was wonderful once everything was tightened up. And that wasn't the optics fault. That was a scope mount I'm probably going to have to change out. But the gear worked great, so I had fun. A big shout out to Zach Meyer and all the guys that were in the squad that were helping me out, knowing it was my first time to shoot. They were great. They helped me out a lot, taught me a lot. It was a great day. If you've never shot a match and you're thinking about getting into it, please do. Everyone is so welcoming and helpful. They are going to help you in any way they possibly can. So guys, get out there. Enjoy your rifle, enjoy your optic, get out there and shoot a match and enjoy your freedoms of being an American. Until next time, guys, Semper Fi.